Alright, so the first one we're going to do is putting out a bunch of cones, hundreds of them if you got them, keep you entertained. First skill we're going to do is right foot only, as the only foot you can use, but you can use the inside, outside, or sole of your foot to get through these cones. Here we go. They're dying already. So everything we do with our dominant foot, we're going to do with our weak foot as well. So again, we're going to use our left foot, sole, inside, outside, to maneuver between the cones. Next one we're going to do is using the insides of both feet. The next one we're going to do is outsides of both feet only. Next surface is sole of both feet. Next one will be anything, anyhow you want, dribbling, executing moves, fakes, any sort of movement that you want, incorporate it all together. Alright, so now what we've done is we've added larger cones, 4 larger cones outside of the smaller coned area. So now, again, if you don't have larger cones, use your imagination as to what sort of equipment you could use. Now, if you wanted to, depending on your time frame, you might have a lot of time on your hands, you can go through that whole entire series again. So we'll just do a few of them, and now what we're going to add in is exploding out of the small cone area on a dribble, more explosive motion getting around one of the larger cones. Here we go. Alright, and the boys are off. If you've got a parent standing there, you can have them, or just if you're on your own, do it every like 10 seconds. Alright, and go. So now they explode, get out, get around a cone. Good, let's change it to left foot only. Alright, so now what we're going to do in this next little piece is just build on that. So I'm going to give the boys a couple of cues. Go is still explode out on the dribble to get around a cone. Turn is any sort of turning move that either takes you in the opposite direction and or changes your angle. And fake is any sort of move going forward. Also, if I say change, so if you've got more than one person doing this, when I say change, you've got to leave your ball and go and get your partner's ball and continue dribbling. Turn. Nice and sharp, go. So now they've got to explode, Get out and around the cone. Change. Fake. Fake is any sort of move. Try and get back in the mix here. Try and not bang into anyone. If you've got more than one person doing these exercises, eyes are up so you can see both. Turn. Turning move. Go. Explode, get around the cone. Alright, so now what we're going to add on is, now these boys are going to do some sort of move. So now when we say go and they explode out to a cone, the bigger cone outside the area, they are going to either execute a move at the cone, which is a turning move, come back in, and or execute a move that takes them around the cone to come back in. Everything else still applies in the middle. Here we go. Boys are moving. Turn. Change. Fake. Go. Go. Alright, so now building on that is we've added colors on top of the cones. So we've got a yellow, got a red over there, which you can't see because the cone's are orange. We've got a blue over here, and we've got a white over there. Again, if you don't have the colored cones, use your imagination. Now everything applies still the same in the middle around the smaller cones, but now when I yell out go, they're going to execute a move to the color cone. So I'll yell go and then the color. They will execute a move either at the cone, turning and or around the cone. Now if you're working in a group, you've got to be mindful that there are other players as well that you do not want to run into. All right, here we go. Turn. Try and stay within the area when you're doing the other ball work stuff. Change. Put your foot on the ball, stop it still. Off we go. Fake. Go red.
Me. Which one?
Go yellow. So as you can see, your eyes have to be up. Scanning is obviously a big part of all this. Go white.
Blue. Okay.
The only addition we're going to add on right now to this exercise is whatever color I call out, it will be that they have to actually explode to the opposite color. So you got to make sure that you know and you are scanning on where the colors are, not that the cones are moving. And here we go. Everything else in the middle still applies. Turn. So it's a turning move inside the area still. Change. Go red. Now you see how they actually had to stop and think there? Hopefully we're going to get to a point where it's automatic. Change. That is so not cool. Go yellow.